Hey guys, this is Kim and I'm back for a episode of the Crafty Nomad Podcast. And thank you for joining me. Everybody who is here for the first time, thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And for everybody who's been with me for a while, thank you for returning. I really appreciate you guys' support. And I didn't look before I started recording to see that it was still at this number. But as of just a couple of days ago, I did reach 1,000 subscribers. And when I looked last, I was at 1,002. Now, you guys know how not Instagram, YouTube fluctuates up and down. So I really think I need to get to somewhere around 1,010 to believe that I'm gonna stay above 1,000. Anyway, that was super exciting to get there. Thank you for everybody who has shouted me out. Thank you for everyone who participated in my holiday tag. I do have a playlist which I will link down below. If you haven't done the tag and you would like to, please do. If you don't make videos on YouTube, you can certainly make a video and answer the questions and put it up on the Crafty Nomad Podcast group Facebook page, or you could just answer the questions in writing in a post over there so I can see what you guys, how you guys would answer. But anyway, it's December 8th, 2019, which means it's the 8th day of Vlogmas. You may have noticed that I did not post any Vlogmas videos over here because I am doing Vlogmas on Instagram TV, IGTV. So you can follow me at Kim the Crafty Nomad over there if you want to see more of the Vlogmas content. And otherwise, I'm just going to do weekly uploads over here. There are so many people doing Vlogmas, and so I didn't want to add to your feed. So I just decided to go ahead and do it on over there. At first, I was going to do little snippets every day and then upload weekly over here. But I just went ahead and did my whole thing over there. So if you guys want to see what's going on over there, just follow me. I'm opening my advent calendar every day. If you haven't heard, I am doing a stitch marker advent calendar, and for more information about that, again, just go on over there and follow me there. I have also been celebrating my birthday, which is on December 20th, but I started celebrating on December 1st, and so what I'm doing is, well, I'll get to that at the end of this video. Yeah, go on over there and check out the videos there. So let's get started. Today I am going to talk about some finishes which are all on the tree, but I'm going to pop up pictures somewhere. I don't know if they pop here or here, so you can see what, or actually I'm probably going to split the screen and you will see one side with what I'm talking about. Not going to really show any works in progress because really the only thing I worked on are the little things that I finished for the tree, as well as I've done a bunch of sewing. As you guys know, I'm doing the collaboration for Black History Month with Lady Dye Yarns, Mars of the Hey Brownberry podcast, and there's an artist whose name I can't remember right now. I almost do, but I don't want to mess it up, so I'll look it up and put it down right here. And then there's a new person that's a part of it who her name is Laverne, and she does these fantastic knitting and crochet journals, planners type of thing. If you are not a person who is into the technological way of doing things, she has some fantastic products for you. And I'm talking to you, Miss Pam Collins. Pam is from the Pamela's Knit and Crochet Corner, and she says it all the time. She's not into technology. Well, Laverne has something for you, and I'm going to show it here in a minute. So I'm going to show my finishes. I'm going to show a little bit of a haul, some stuff I got off Amazon, and some yarn that I have obtained. And I'm sure there's probably other things. Oh, and I'm going to talk about something special that happened today as well. So I actually am going to start with that. All right, so let me grab something. Sorry, guys. So today was a special day. I'll share it with everyone who's watching Vlogmas that today at my church we did our toy drive that we do every year. So we brought in our toys, and but we did a couple other special things too today. And that I think we call this Celebration Sunday. And what we do is honor folks who have been, you know, in our church for 10, 20, or 30 years. And for me, I got baptized into Jesus Christ on December 10th, 1989. So I was the only class of 89 person. And I'll put up a couple of clips in here so you guys could see. But we got, you know, we got announced and we got to go on stage, and it was super cool. And it was cool because I was the only one who's been around for 30 years. There were two others, but they could not make it, so it was just fun. But it's really cool just to acknowledge that I've been trying to walk this walk for that long. So in commemoration of that, I got this. I'll just let you read that. And what it is, everybody, depending on your year, got something different. And for the 30-year people, we got these pins. If I can get it turned around so you can see it. We got these pins with our names on it. So that was super cool, and I love the box that it's in because it has the name plate on it. And thank you for over 30 years of faithful devotion to Jesus Christ and his church, Turning Point Church, 12/8/2019. So that was super encouraging to get that. It was really fun. And just, you know, really cool to acknowledge that I've been trying to do this for that long. Anyway, it's always a fun Sunday when you're Alright, so let's talk about the things I have finished. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to pop a picture up on the other side of me somewhere. I'm not sure where because I haven't edited it yet. But I made the snowman head from Sarah Zimmerman at Repeat Crafter Me. And I'm winging this, so I did not bring any notes for this. I probably should have. But anyway, I did that one. It's one of the first things I shared on Vlogmas. And he's super cute. He was super easy to make. And he is now hanging on the tree. The second thing that I want to bring up that I made is which one did I make? I made the wreath, I think. Yep. I made a Christmas wreath, and I got that pattern from a channel on YouTube called Crouton Crafts, which I will link down below the video for that. The person's not making any videos recently, but this is a very easy way to make. And I didn't bring a bottle. I wanted to bring a bottle over here so I could show you guys exactly what I used to make the ring that you end up crocheting around for the wreath. But it is, it's just like when you open your water bottle initially and you break the seal, the little piece that's left on the bottle is what I ended up using for mine. So that was super easy and super fun to make. Then I will jump over here, and this is a book that I was going to share with you guys. I've had it for a while. I just haven't made an episode for a while of the Crafty Nomad Podcast. But I bought this Christmas Amigurumi crochet patterns from Amazon, and the designer is canjdolls.blogspot.com, and she also has a Facebook page. But these are all her patterns, and here are all that exists in the book. This was $10, and you get a lot for $10. And I made, so far out of here, I have completed just 2. And that would be, let me find a good picture. The first one I completed was the gingerbread. These are called Christmas Cuties. And I made the gingerbread man first. And he came out perfect. And then I did also make the snowman, which also came out great. I'm hoping to make just a couple more of these. The star and the heart. I'm just going to try to make a couple more of the cuties. Oh, you know what I really want to make is the Christmas pudding. I'm going to definitely make that one. So I'll show you guys that one. I can find it. So I'll try to show it to you without showing any pattern. Man, you got to go through a lot of rigmarole when somebody gets the pattern off here. I'm sorry. But that's it. I definitely want to make that Christmas pudding. So I made those 2 guys from this book. And then I think those are all of my handmades. Okay, I forgot one ornament, which I will pop the picture in over here. This one is from a tutorial from Crouton Crafts as well. It's just a cute little, you make 2 medallions and sew them together. And you literally leave all the ends long from the different color changes and use that as the stuffing. I also completed, and I did this, I don't think I've had a show, so I will show this. I did, you probably saw him sitting over there, didn't you? Did you see that? Nope, he was out of frame. She was out of frame. So, Kalisha over at the Quirky Monday podcast is having a Mr. Grinch Mal. And she loves the Grinch, guys. And so she is having a Mr. Grinch Mal. I'll make a long. And so all you have to do is kind of use Grinchy colors. And so that's what I did. I actually made an octo. Inspired by Laurel from the Dabbling Hook. I made this little octo, and I've shared the octo. So if you follow me other places, you've seen it. You've seen her. And she's super cute. So this part, I just kind of winged. And I believe this is Red Heart Super Saver in Spring Green, I think. And then this is just the Kelly Green, the feet, the tentacles is Kelly Green from Big Twist. And I made the feet in the style the same way that Laurel taught us on her tutorial. I also winged the hat. So there you go. So like this little one, I shared this long time ago. I winged this one too, but I made the feet individually and sewed them on this one. And on this one, I did it the way Laurel does it. So I entered that one in Kalisha's Mr. Grinchalong Mal. Okay, I'll fix that later. All right. And the other thing that I made, you can kind of see it right down there. And I will pop a picture to cover up my fingers of the Christmas tree skirt that I made for this little mini tree. Now, you guys know we are traveling for the holidays, and so I didn't want to put up a whole tree. So first I had like a little backdrop, which is on the wall over there. Kind of chintzy, but I was going to go with it. It's the one that I used when I did my tag video. But I did go ahead and get this little tiny tabletop tree, and I have decorated it, and yeah, anything else I make for it, I'll hang on it. So that is the tree skirt, and I followed a tutorial for a very simple double crochet tree skirt, and the person who did it, they made the tutorial for a large full-size one, or the pattern is for a large full-size one, but the tutorial, they did it on a mini sample, so you know, it was easy to customize it, and it was super quick and easy to make. So those are the things that I have made, and hopefully I've been able to pop up pictures as I am talking so you guys can see it. So now I'm going to move on. I'm still working on my buddy knit that I'm doing with Pam, from who I just mentioned earlier, and it's coming along. Actually, I feel like I'm almost ready to end it, but I have decided to do something a little different, and hopefully I can pull that off, and then I can be able to gift this to her soon. But I have been working on it. Now on to some sewing and some heat transfer vinyl things that I've done. So I am preparing some little gifts for some of my crafty buddies, and I decided that I was going to make little notions pouches, and before I go to that, I also want to acknowledge that I had a swap partner. Chrissy Cook over at the T Doddles podcast had a handmade sort of maker swap over in her Facebook group for her show, her channel. And so I participated in that, and I don't think that my swap partner has posted a picture of hers yet, so I will not show you here, although I don't think she watches. I will show you guys once I know that she has received what I made for her. But I will show you what she made for me, which is right here. I will put a picture in, but she made a beautiful little handmade sewn ornament. It is a little bird, and it's stuffed, and the middle of the bird is shaped like a heart, and then it has the tail on one side, it has the wings on each side, it has 2 buttons for eyes. And she also sent me this, I showed it over there on, can't really see that. I showed it on, wow, there we go. I showed it over on my Instagram, IGTV, but it had this ribbon. And she is a vintage button enthusiast. So she sent me a little baggie also of buttons. So I thought that was super nice. I don't know. I'm going to treasure them. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. But for sure, they will be treasured. And the cool thing, look at this red one. It still has like thread tied in it. I wonder if that's original thread. That's super cool, though. A lot of them actually still have some thread. Anyway, that was that for the making, I think. Okay, not for the making. Let me show you what I made. I made some notions pouches, or I'm working on, and I just finished one so far that I've sewn together. And I am planning to give these to some of my crafty buds as little thank you gifts and just happy mail gifts. But anyway, just look at that. I pressed a ball of yarn and a crochet hook on this one, and they just have plain muslins on the inside, but they're cute little notions pouches. That's the first one I finished. I plan to, I don't know if I'm gonna get to this tonight. I've been so busy just trying to get the collaboration completed, which is almost done, and then a few orders that came in, almost done, ready to ship tomorrow. But also for my hashtag Kim Simber, don't want to show this? Yes, I'll show it now. But I'll talk about it more, how you can be entered to win later. But I, as I shared over on Instagram TV, IGTV, I have been pulling one thing every day from my stash to share with one of you as a random act of hashtag Kim Simber celebration. And I was inspired by everybody who has shown one of those bags from Hirschner's that is the big canvas bag and just full of yarn. So I wanted to package my bag the same way. So here is the prize package. I'm not taking any of this stuff out of here, but check this out. I pressed the design onto the canvas bag. I got the bag from Amazon, and I put after I pressed this Walking in a Winter Wonderland snowman on there, I stuffed it with all the stuff. So stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you can be entered for a chance to be the recipient of this random act of hashtag Kim Simber celebration. All right. So I think that is going to be the last finished object that I'm going to show for today. Again, I'm not showing any of my whips. I got plenty of them, but not going to show any. Let me move on to haul. Okay, so let me first talk about this. And this is for you, Pam. When I talked about the collaboration that I'm doing with Lady Di Yarns, one of the people that's also a part of this collab, and I don't know what she's contributing, I hope maybe these, but this is called it's just, what is it called? Yeah, it's a fiber kind of planner. Let's see. Anyway, I ordered this from her. The company is called Busy Peach, and her name is Laverne Benton. And look at that. It says, yes, I slay, knit and crochet. And she has different covers. I got this one because I do both. And if you could see her hair, she has knitting needles and crochet hooks in her hair. This thing is so cute. And on the inside, let me just show you her information. You can screenshot it so you can look her up. And on the inside, every page, let me find one I can show it really good. It's like this. It's where you can record. It's like a stash where you can record all of your stash information. So it has a place for you to put the name, brand, weight of yarn, the fiber content, the color number, the lot number. You could even crochet up a sample strand. You can put in the weight. It's basically Ravelry, but the same things that you can put on your Ravelry project pages, you can put it right here. And I love it. I just love the cover. I love the idea of it. Let's hope in 2020 I'll be this organized. She has another one. She has a couple different ones, and the insides have different pages. And there's another one that I want too. And when I get it, I'll share with you. Camera died. Not sure why. Hopefully, we're not going to be starting to have problems. Anyway, check her out. I'll show you her information again. Hopefully that got it. Alright. So I showed you that. Other things I want to show you is I got, finally, I've been looking at this book and it finally dropped a little bit in price. But I got Unicorns and Dragons. I have another one, I think. I got Unicorns and Dragons and More Fantasy Amigurumi. I finally got that. Oh yeah, this is the one. And those are all the projects. Haven't made anything yet from it. But the price finally, it was like $20 most of the time, and it went down to something like $14.95, so I went on and got it. Hopefully it'll go down lower, but I just went on and got it. And then I was watching Andrea from the Cat Lady podcast. And she's called the Cat Lady because CAT stands for Craft All the Things. And Andrea actually is a maker extraordinaire. She does it all. She knits. She does a little bit of crochet. She knows how to crochet, but her fiber is usually spinning and knitting, but she will build things. Years ago, when I first started watching her, she had made her own Swift. Kalisha is like this too, where they are just extraordinary with the things that they are able to make and to craft. Anyway, she shared about a sweater that she made from this book, and this is knitting, people. It's called Plum Dandi Knits. I went ahead and got it. Plum Dandi Knits, Simple Designs for Luxury Yarns. The key word for me is simple designs. And I actually think Andrea might be making that cover sweater. But I wanted to get it because I really, at some point, I gotta conquer a sweater. And I like the sweater that she showed that she made out of here. And I think it is the cover sweater. But it's a lot of, excuse me, a lot of really cute designs in here. There is no, there's no page that has them all, I don't think. But that's really pretty and it looks super simple. And I need my knitting to be simple. Let's find some. Here's that cover sweater. It's not showing pattern right. Oh, cover sweater. Size ranged all the way from bust circumference is 51 and 3/4 inches. So that's a pretty good, it goes pretty big there. Those leg warmers, pretty. It's just a pretty book. So I just grabbed this off of Amazon just for some things to try in 2020. Hopefully. Anyway, got that. Alright, then, let's see what else I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to share yarn. Now, I really haven't been buying yarn because this year I bought way more yarn than any one person needs or can even use. And so, that's why I am using this month to give some of it away. One way to celebrate, thin down my stash. as well as, to bless somebody else. So that's what I'm doing. But I did get new yarn. So some of you all who live in Australia that I've watched over the years, like at least a couple years ago, I had heard that their Aldi's has yarn. So when our Aldi finally were opened up, I started looking for yarn, just like I look for it in the Dollar Tree and never find it. I did find those 2 balls, that yellow Premier yarn at some point, but I looked and looked and looked and never have been able to find it. Every time I go in Aldi, I look for it. I don't go in Aldi that often. So I was just thinking maybe they just don't have yarn in the ones in America. However, my husband called me one day a couple weeks ago and said, I'm going to stop at Aldi. Do you need anything? And I just, gave food items, no hope of yarn. So I didn't even come to mind to say, look for yarn. Well, he came home, he said, I got something for you. And look what he found. This is big as my head, and I got a big head. Some DK ombre yarn from Aldi. There are, this is a number 3, 100% acrylic. It is 14 ounces, 400 grams, 1,093 yards, recommending a G hook with this. And guys, this was $6. And I don't think it had, this is made in Turkey. It's actually a really nice feeling yarn. Not seeing a color. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a color on here at all. Anyway, I'm excited about it. $6, that's a lot of yarn for $6. So, and that would make, I bet, a really nice C2C baby blanket or something like that. Okay, then, when I got this, what I'm about to show you, I was living under the false impression that I was going to be able to craft some things in time to gift at Christmas for my family. It's not going to happen, I don't think. But anyway, if you've been watching Setta, you've seen her wearing the triangle fringe cowl that I made from Laurel's pattern, and also the hat that I made from Laurel's pattern, which was the footbridge beanie. And it just warms my heart every time I see Setta wearing it. I used, for both of those, I used the the Loops and Threads Country Loom yarn. And it is a number 6 super bulky yarn, 100% acrylic, super soft. Recommending a USM hook. I don't think I used the M. But I used it in a blue colorway. And I was thinking, I'm going to go and get some, and I'm going to make those for gifts for my family. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, I still bought it. I don't think I'm going to make it. But I bought 3 of these in the colorway Nobility. And boy, if I had this colorway, this is what color Setta's would be. This is the colorway Nobility. So I got 3 of those, thinking, I'll make, for my family. And then, I got the same thing in the colorway Kiss Me. So pretty. I would do this one for my sister and the other one for my mother. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll pull it off. I don't think so. It's December 8th. Yeah, I don't think so. And then, just because I needed to be like the rest of the crowd, I, believe it or not, have never bought a latte cake. because I'm not into the fuzzy. At least I didn't think I was, but then I've been seeing things that people have made. Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter, she made a scarf, and it had pom-poms on either end, and it looked so pretty. I think she held her latte together with another yarn, which is what Laurel does, which is what I'm gonna do, and maybe make some big button cowls, who knows. But this is so soft. I don't know why I didn't get any before, but anyway, this is the colorway Grinding Teal, which I know you guys have seen because so many people do the whole latte thing. I'm gonna be like Laurel and latte everything. And then I got the colorway Claret, and the colorway, I think these were on sale when I got them, but I got all this stuff a little while ago. This one is in the colorway Gray Velvet. Now, as I'm sitting here, I'm kind of thinking about holding this together with that. I think that would work, huh? Okay. Anyway, I think that is everything that I want to show you. I think that's it. All right. So I'm going to take a break and come back and tell you how you can enter to be the possible recipient of the hashtag #KimSimber Random Act of Kindness celebration. Hold on. But first, I wanted to share with you guys, even though I already shared these over on my Vlogmas, I wanted to show you guys the 2 Christmas cards I've received so far. One is from Karin from the Happiness is Homemade podcast, and I love this card. I love seeing her family. I love seeing everybody's families, but I love these. And then this one, this is from Ella of No Catchy Name Podcast. Thank you, Ella. Thank you so much, Karin. Thank you guys for these. I really appreciate them. Gotta find a way to display mine, but I love it. All right, I'll be right back to talk about hashtag #KimSimber. All right, guys, here's what we want you to do. I have been so busy crafting in every waking moment that I have. I've been making, and yesterday I was feeling like I just wish I had more time. I absolutely love to make, and there's so many things I want to attempt right now, and I just only have so much time that I can use, so I have to pare it down. So comment down below. This is how you enter to win or to receive this random act of hashtag #KimSimber celebration. It's like a baby. It's so big. All right, comment down below with what you are crafting. Please use the word crafting in your comment if you want to be entered to be the possible recipient of this random act of hashtag #KimSimber celebration. But tell me what you've been crafting. Let me know if you are on track to get your gifts done in time, and also just tell me, or you can also just tell me why you craft. What do you love about crafting? For me, I absolutely just love making things. I like making things, and I have been enjoying it, but on the opposite side of it is that I just wish I had more time to do it. So comment down below and let me know how you feel about your making. Use the word crafting in your response so that you can, if you want to be entered, because the reason why I'm doing that is that there's times when I want to comment on somebody's video, but I don't want to be entered to win. Like, I don't need to win any more yarn. I need to be giving some of mine away. So I still want to comment, so then that way I can, when they have specific words that they ask you to use, I just don't use them so I can still comment. So that's why I'm saying use the word crafting in your response so I can know that you want to be entered to possibly receive this random act of Hashtag Kimcember celebration. And it's going on all month. So there will be continued pulling from my stash in order to give to you guys. All right. So if you want to know what's in that bag, you have to go on over and watch the videos at Kim the Crafty Nomad on IGTV so you can see what's in it. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been a protracted video. Taking a little longer. But yeah, I will be back with another episode next week. Next weekend. All right, guys. I will talk back soon. And until we meet again, keep it crafty, everybody.